is down.
Online, on your radio and on your smart speaker, this is Simon Harding with the Eurovision Show. It's nearly time for new music, and this week it's from Swedish singer-songwriter Robin Stjernberg, who I'm delighted to say is with us right now. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for joining us.
And thank you for inviting me.
Our pleasure. We're going to talk about the new song in a while, but I thought first let's just recap quite an amazing 14 years or so.
Wow.
Starting with that search for members for a prospective band that later became What's Up. Now, you were 15 back then?
Yeah, 14, 15, something.
And we've seen time and time again the pressures that come to bear when very young singers are thrust into the spotlight. So what was it like for you? How did you cope with the sudden magnifying glass?
Well, I didn't. No, for me, it's always been a dream to do music and perform. And I actually did a lot of talent shows. My dad and aunt took me out like around the country, just like competing, singing on stage. And I was mainly singing Mandy by Barry Manilow. And I pointed at all the girls in the audience. That was my thing. Yeah. So it was pretty natural, honestly, because then I did a talent show and got kind of where the prize was to be part of this boy band. And and that's how it started. So I don't know. It just felt natural.
And after the members of What's Up went their separate ways, you entered another talent show, Idol, in 2011.
Yes.
What prompted that decision? What led you to that?
I actually, so I started, after the boy band era, I started posting covers of me singing on YouTube. And I was studying music back then, so I was just posting random clips of me singing, playing piano. And my dad called me and he told me that TV4, which is the network broadcasting Idol, they've seen my videos and wanted me to go there and audition. And I didn't want to at first, but then I went, yeah, why not? Let's do it. And that's the story of how it came to be.
And the same year that you were in Idol, your fellow What's Up bandmate Eric Saad was representing Sweden at Eurovision.
Yeah. Was
that something that influenced your decision to enter Melodifestivalen 2 years later?
No, it was always a dream of mine to do that, to be in Mello as well. I always wanted that as a kid. I actually screamed it out when I was on stage 10 years old. I was screaming during every show. I was screaming like "Hallå Globen," because that was the venue where the finals were held at Mello. So that was kind of a mantra for me. I just did that every show I did, and people thought I was very how to say this, but like they thought I was an awkward person because I always screamed it out loud. But I don't know. It just do you call it affirmation that it finally happened after a while? So
it was always an ambition then.
Always an ambition, and it was a lot of fun.
You co-wrote that 2013 entry, which you took to Eurovision on home soil in Malmö.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of expectation with Sweden's entries at the contest because there's such a great track record. But how challenging was it for you, given that you were following that immense juggernaut of a song from a certain Loreen that had won the previous year?
Yeah, I wrote with her. I wrote with her the other day, and I was like, do you know how hard it was for me to step up the year after? And she was just laughing, but she likes the song. And I love the song, but for me, it was no pressure because I had a feeling like it's going to be impossible to do any damage here. Because like it just felt like I'm just going to do my thing and showcase the song and my artistry. So that's what I did. I never thought about the competition. But the Swedes do because they care a lot about it.
Are you into you? Is it crazy? Yeah, is it crazy? It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. For the horizon, whenever I get days of doubt, bringing me down so easy. crazy? Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's all because of you. All because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'd survive it all because of you. It's all 'cause of you. Because of you. Because of you. It's all 'cause of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all because of you. It's all because of you. All because of you. I know that if the sky would fall, I'll survive it all because of you.
You was another great Swedish entry. But what some people might not realise is that it wasn't your only connection with the Eurovision finals, because 4 years later you co-wrote another superb Swedish Eurovision hit,
Yeah.
I Can't Go On,
Yeah.
sung by your namesake, Robin Benson. So what was the story behind your involvement in that?
It was like a camp thing where songwriters meet and just write music. So I met David and K1, and we just wrote this song in like 20 minutes or something. It was super easy. I don't know how it happened. We just made a track, and then I was just stepping up to the microphone, and I did like a live top line thing where I just spit stuff out, and then we all picked the best parts together and assembled a song. So it was a simple process to create it, and then we sent it out to some people, and they really liked it, but nothing really happened with the song. And then I spoke to Robin because he wanted to go back into Mello, since he had a song the year before, I think. And I just suggested that he should sing it, and he tried, and the rest is history.
I'm guessing that the involvement in writing was slightly less pressure than the involvement in performing.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, because I'm a very nervy guy. Like, I get nerves before going up on stage, and especially in front of 100 million viewers or something. So for me as a writer, being there, it was the best experience ever. It was in Kiev, and we just went to the spa, and during that time you were able to meet people and go outside. So it was just like tourism, and
I remember that.
and I ate a lot of good food, got drunk at several places, and even in the green room we were just sitting there chilling. It was fun.
And that song took 5th place, so another feather in your cap. But there was a time in between those two song contests where, after going into sort of creative overdrive for a long time, you seemed to just burn out, and there was that moment where you almost walked away from music. What was it that took you to that tipping point?
I mean, that's just my personality. I tend to do that with everything I'm passionate about, because I have a big drive and a lot of energy. So when I like something, I'm just doing it until the point where it kind of breaks. Especially if I'm passionate, if I love it. But so I just wanted to get better every day, and I started producing and writing, producing, blah blah blah. What's the next song? I was just chasing the songs, and suddenly I couldn't write anymore. It was like going into like a little black hole, and where I couldn't write for a couple of months. So that was my first writer's block, I think you call it.
Yeah.
But then I came out of it, and since then I have been able to write every day. So it was good.
Well, we're so glad that you did find your way out of it and find your love for music again and creativity, because whilst I know you write a lot of songs for other artists, you've kept this little gem for yourself, haven't you? The new single, Pretty. I was hooked after about 10 seconds, which is always a good sign.
Thank you.
Piano-driven, wonderful strings, which is always a winning combination, I think.
Yeah, I love strings.
Tell us about this song and how it evolved.
So I've been spending a lot of time in Nashville the past 3 years. And I've just been writing with crazy talented people, and it's been a lot of fun. And it really opened up my eyes to what I love about creating music for myself. Since I've been writing so much for other people, I just wanted to take a step back in my own music and just let it be about easy, like going melodies, piano, vocal. That's it for me, kinda. While I can produce like big beat stuff for other people. So I had that little revelation over there, and then I came back home, and I just started writing with my two friends, Joanne and Georgia. And we had a session, and after that session, I just sat down by the piano, and the melodies came to me, just like a couple of seconds. It wrote itself, basically. And then I just called them in again, and we finished it together. So that song is actually written here in Sweden.
And how are you spending the next few months? Are you able to plan for very much this year? I'm guessing that you probably, like most artists, used last year given that it was a bust in most respects, to sort of sit and write.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing every day. I just write songs, and now I'm currently producing my own EP. I have the songs done, so now it's just like finding the soundscape and creating the world around it. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to release that soon. Now obviously we're working pretty out to get it out there to people. And after that I'll release another single, and then I'll release an EP. And while I'm doing this, I have a band with my fellow British friend Benjamin Rustang called O Frank, and we're also releasing an EP in end of January, which I'm very excited for. And then I'm producing for other people as well. So I'm doing a lot.
You're very much back into the 150% overdrive mode. Then,
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, of course, your old pal Eric Sard is taking part in Melodifestivalen this year in what is looking like an exciting lineup. Do you see yourself ever having another go at performing in Eurovision at some point down the line?
Not right now. I can't even see it right now. Because I felt like I already did it, and I achieved that dream. Then I've like got other dreams for myself, which I'm chasing right now. But you never know. I would never say never, but I'm happy to be part as a writer as well.
Yeah.
Which I am this year.
One last question, which I ask every guest that comes on the show. Probably the most difficult question of all. What would be your all-time favourite Eurovision entry?
Ooh. The year was, I think, 1987. Hold me now, don't cry.
Of course.
Yeah, I love that song.
The King.
Yeah.
The King of Eurovision.
I have to say, I really love that song because that was one of the first songs I performed in talent shows with when I was a kid. And I made this like disco version of it. It was like it was just fun.
It is a timeless one, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Still
Robin,
great.
it's been a pleasure to chat. I do appreciate you taking some time out from your work to talk to us, and we wish you lots of further success.
Thank you.
If I can just ask you to introduce your new song for us.
Yes, please. My name is Robin Stjernberg, and this is my new single, Pretty.
New music on the Eurovision Show.
Long days, a long night since it started. No calls, no replies, cold-hearted. Still awake, haven't slept for a while. With your words spinning around in my head now. What you said before my sorries. Say something pretty like you used to do. Before it got ugly, before I lost you. Oh, just say something pretty now. I go out, I get drunk at a party. I say things, I'm so dumb, yeah, you know me. And I know I'm to blame for it all.